They might look the same, but Apple they change way more than you would think. Let's start with the physical differences. Right away you notice that the Pro 3s are a little bigger than the Pro 2s. The differences are not that massive, but when placed side by side you realize that the Pro 3 is a little chunkier, and in the pockets though they feel right about the same. Now the charging port. So my AirPods Pro 2 has the USB Type-C charging port. So Apple decided to update that, I think in 2023 after the original came out in 2022, right? So if you bought yours at the release date, you are stuck with the Lightning port, right? And we all know how they are fading out of the system and it's hard to find yourself some Lightning cable. So yes, if that is a big deal for you, you might as well consider upgrading to the Pro 3s, which now is strictly USB Type-C, right? And yes, a lot of devices now strictly go with USB Type-Cs already, so charging it wouldn't be a hassle. So on the Pro 2s, we have the classic little button for pairing mode, right? But on the Pro 3s, they completely ditched the button. It's very clean, there is no buttons at all. How you do pairing is you double tap the surface and it quickly sends it to pairing mode, right? I feel like this is way cleaner. So speaking of pairing mode, realize that anytime you enter into pairing mode, there is flashing LED light on the surface of the AirPod, right? And there was a cutout for it in the AirPod Pro 2. Now on the AirPod Pro 3, the cutout is completely gone. There is no cutout on the surface. What they did was to hide it inside the shell. So yes, the light still, you can still see the light, but there is no cutout for it. And I know a lot of people used to get creative around the cutout here in terms of the casing. I don't know. Probably they'll find a way to be creative, with a new casing on the Pro 3s. But yes, that's the update now. The ear tips got real upgrade. So now the Pro 3s, they added extra small ear tip, and now they also form infused. So if you are struggling with the fit of the Pro 2s, you feel the real difference. This one feels a little tighter and it actually fits into your ear really well. So this is the brand new feature on the AirPods Pro 3. So now we have heart rate sensor that tracks your pulses in real time. You don't need an iWatch for that. So it just, tracks everything and sends it into the fitness app, right? So this is really cool. I think this is really huge for people that don't like to wear watches and like to, forget their watches sometimes when they are working out. I think this is really cool. Also, the grills on the Pro 3s are bigger compared to that on the Pro 2s, so the airflow on the Pro 3s are way better and better ANC, better, transparency mode, right? So yes. So those are the outside changes. What about how they actually perform once you start using them? That is where things get interesting. Now, the noise cancellation on the AirPods Pro 2 is one of the best even up to these days. Like, these cancel a bunch of noise, background noise. It does so well with that. But Apple is saying that the new AirPods Pro 3 cancel 2 times noise compared to the AirPods Pro 2. So these are even way better, right? It means that we are not going to hear anything, which is quite troubling. But yeah, we are all for it. So if you have these on the plane, we will test it to see how they actually perform. It was so loud, but I realized that the AirPods Pro 3 did a great job cancelling out almost all the noise that was coming out. But the AirPods Pro 2, yes, you could still hear some noise creeping in. It's still amazing, like it still surprises me how the AirPods Pro 2 are still good up to this date, even though they were released in 2022, right? But yes, these ones, they are definite. Like, you can't hear anything at all. You can barely hear something. I mean, I'm yet to test it out in real life on the plane to see how well they perform. So for transparency mode, I don't really notice any bigger difference. I think both of them do an amazing job, but if I'm to go with any, I'll go with the AirPods Pro 2. I feel like the transparency mode on here is very good, especially considering the fact that the ear tips are not digging into your ear, compared to this one, the AirPods Pro 3, the ear tips really go inside your ear. So yes, if I'm to choose any, I'm going with the AirPods Pro 2 for transparency. With the sound quality on the AirPods Pro 3s, oh my, these are really good. Like, the sound is really good. Look, if you're someone that enjoy a little bit of bass, like you want some bass in there, I feel like this is the way to go. It sounds really amazing. I do listen to a lot of Afro beats and a lot of hip hop. So yes, I love these. Like, it sounds amazing. And not to say that the sound coming out of the AirPods Pro 2 is not good. It's amazing. It's good enough. It's good, but it doesn't have that punchy bass feel compared to this one. I feel like if you don't mind bass, then the AirPods Pro 2 still competing. It's still very, very good. I love it. It's good. But with the bass addition in here, I'm tempted to go with this one. Now, with the feel and comfort of the AirPods Pro 3s, look, these actually fit in your ears so perfectly. They are not falling out. I used to have issues with the AirPods Pro 2 falling out of my ear anytime I'm watching a show in bed. It was annoying. It was annoying, right? But these ones are not coming off. I've tried it a couple of nights and they still stay in there. They still hold up really, really well. But then it gets a little uncomfortable after wearing it for several hours. It's noticeable. It's not a deal breaker, but you can actually notice that, hey, it's getting a little uncomfortable. Mainly because of the foam infused, right? So it actually digs a little deeper into your ear and it's a little hard. Unlike the silicone tips on these ones are very soft. They don't, you can wear them for several hours and I wouldn't feel a thing, right? But these ones, after several hours of wear, I begin to notice that there is something in my ear, right? So it's not really a deal breaker, but it's something that you will notice with time. Also, I realized that with this new AirPods Pros, like, because they dig into your ears so much, it's easy to get them dirty. Like, the ear tips get way dirty quickly compared to the ear tips on the Pro 2s, right? So yes, you have to know that. And if you're fond of cleaning your ear tips with any random stuff, say your clothes or something, these pick up lint and all of those things way easily. So yes, you have to find something to clean them with, like a Lysol or something, not your clothes, because these pick up lint so fast. Now, live translation is coming with the AirPods Pro 3s, but this is not exclusive to the AirPods Pro 3s only. They are being rolled out to the AirPods Pro 2s as well. So as long as you have an Apple Intelligence supported phone, you should be good to go. Now, the languages on here are very limited. I think they have like 5 languages on here. And when you start the setup process, it allows you to download all these languages onto your phone so that you can still have live translation offline. I feel like this is pretty cool. So how this works is that when you are in direct talks with someone who speaks a different language, it tends to lower their volume so that you can hear the live translation going on. So whatever languages that you prefer to hear the translation in, it will be louder in your ear, right? And there is not a lot of lag. I mean, you experience some lag here and there, but it's comfortable. It's not uncomfortable lag, right? So yes, I feel like this is really good that we have this here, because in situations where you end up in a different country that you don't speak their language, this would be a good tool. And I'm hoping that they get to expand the languages to more than 5. I mean, get it to 100 or something. The microphones on the AirPods Pro 3s are way better compared to the microphones on the AirPods Pro 2s. Now, this is the microphone test for the Pro 2s. How does it sound? Now, this is the microphone test for the Pro 3s. How does it sound? Yes, you can clearly tell the difference between the AirPods Pro 3 microphones and the AirPods Pro 2 microphones. But because both AirPods Pros use the same chip, I'm assuming that they can have a software update that will fix how the microphones sound in the AirPods Pro 2. If that is the case, then it's a win. Now, in terms of durability, there is no question how durable these devices are. Look, I've had my AirPods Pro 2 in the washer for several times, mistakenly by the way, but they still survived and they sounded really good even after the wash. Like, they are good, right? And these ones are rated IP57, 57, and this is IP54, so meaning that this one is even way more better, like water resistant, scratch resistant, dust proofing, everything. But I realized that with the casing on this one, it picked up scratches way easily, and also it started to yellow off a little bit after some time. I'm hoping that they fix it with this new AirPods Pro freeze. I mean, I've not used it for a long time for it to yellow off right yet, but I'm hoping that they fix the yellowing issue on the new AirPods Pro and also the scratch issue. If they did that, it's a win. I mean, definitely it's a win. It's so far a win, but I hope they fix that as well. So the bottom line is both devices are actually really good. But if you're someone that wants crazy noise cancellation, then the Pro 3s are for you. If you want better bass, better audio, then the Pro 3s are definitely for you. But for any other person, I feel like the Pro 2s are still the way to go. Look, if you get the one with the Type-C, it's a win because currently, like, we all use Type-C anyway. So yes, it's a win. And I think you find this cheaper because the Pro 3s are currently raining now and it still maintains $249, but you find the Pro 2s cheaper on Amazon and any other place. So yes, there you have it. Let me know which ones you are getting. Are you sticking with your Pro 2s or are you upgrading to Pro 3s? Thank you for watching. See you on the next one. Bye.